in diesem Spiel, in dieser Story auch so, dass es irgendwann nicht mehr wichtig ist, anscheinend die Karte zu haben.
It was well hidden.
I know that it was, but your friends are far more pliable than I first thought.
Sie haben ihm also die Karte gegeben.
What happened?
I received the map in a fair deal. You see, Jim, no one will be betrayed and no one will be killed. But that can happen after all. We had to accept some losses on our side.
Ja, wie willst du mit dem zum Schiff zurück? Hast du gemerkt, dass es nicht mehr da ist?
You'll never find the Hispaniola.
Indeed. That was you doing. Impressive. However you did it, that commands my respect. But when I look at the gentle swell, she can't be far off.
Ja. Und Hans ist tot, genau.
Israel Hans won't be able to help you anymore.
What? What did you do to him?
Let's say that he came a little too close to the sharks.
Shiver me timbers, Jim. You are a son of a gun. Who would have thought that Israel would meet his match in you? I am impressed, Mr. Hawkin. Enough talk. We're setting out while luck is still with us. The treasure is close enough to touch.
Und sie machen sich auf den Weg. Seltsam, irgendwie bewegen sie sich viel zu langsam. Also die Animationen sind zu langsam für die Geschwindigkeit, in der sie sich bewegen. So rum. Und wo sind sie jetzt gelandet? An einem großen Baum mit Totenköpfen und an einer großen Grube.
It's impossible. All this effort for an empty hole. It has to be here. The hole is empty.
Ach nee. Hat er doch gerade gesagt.
Impossible.
Someone is playing with loaded dice.
Fate has it in for us. It can't be. The treasure must be here. I mean, it matches the map. This is exactly the right spot.
But it isn't here.
This is where the treasure was buried. Flint hid his riches here. And look at the hole. The treasure was here.
Someone must have taken it.
Anscheinend war die Karte wohl doch nicht so ganz, naja, nützlich. Hat sie wohl jemand verarscht, huh? Die guten Piraten. Maybe there is no... maybe Silver already took it.
Maybe Silver already took everything.
Yes, it could be Silver. Is that right?
Silver, you have betrayed us. Of course not. When could I have done that?
Tja, vielleicht war er kurz weg. Vielleicht hat er einen Komplizen. Oder er war viel, viel früher schon mal hier.
Maybe Silver was already here years ago to get his hands on the booty. And now, he wants to eliminate Flint's crew one by one, so that they can't see through his game.
Oh, God, Jim. They're getting more and more upset.
True. Silver traveled often. He could have done it long ago.
This is nonsense. I would never hoodwink anyone. Do you really think I would have been able to do all that alone? Jim, you're beginning to make my men nervous. And that can quickly become very dangerous.
Ja, das wird irgendwie gefährlich, das merke ich auch. Er hat sie alle hintergangen. Er hat Smollett deceived. Ja, das ist ja ihm ja egal. Das ist denen ja egal. He cheats on the bill. Ich weiß gar nicht, was das heißt.
He cheats when he adds up the bills.
Every innkeeper does that.
Okay, also es ist wohl nicht so schlimm, wenn er die Rechnungen ein bisschen aufrundet oder sowas. Na gut. Dann schätze ich auch mal, wenn ich sage, dass er Smollett deceived hat, dass sie das nicht beeindruckt.
He deceived Captain Smollett.
And that was the right thing to do.
Ja, das dachte ich mir.
Betrayed the whole crew with Flint.
That's right. They all trusted Flint and Silver. And that was their undoing.
We did what was necessary, trust me.
Ja, sicher.
Trust. Look where you've brought us. Take a close look, Silver. What do you think, men?
The omens are bad. An empty grave is always a bad omen.
I think the dice have fallen.
At any rate, I want my share.
It looks like the men want a new captain, Silver. There's only one thing left for us to do.
Tja, und was ist das? Sie geben ihm einen schwarzen Fleck. Mal wieder.
You dare to give me a black spot? Me?
We have decided, Silver. There's something dodgy going on here, and we no longer trust you.
Sie meutern also. Die Meuterer meutern unter den Meuterern.
Actually desecrated the Holy Scripture to make a black spot?
What? What fool used a page from the Bible? Do you know what that means?
It doesn't matter. George!
Als würde das irgendwas ausmachen,
Silver,
aber
once
für
upon
sie
a
anscheinend
time you
schon.
were a mighty pirate. But now it is time to sign off. Old Flint did it too.
You should have listened more to Flint, Black Dog. He always had a safeguard, just in case.
Uiuiui. Tja, damit hat er wohl nicht gerechnet, dass er ihn direkt erschießt. Aber wo kommen denn die Schüsse jetzt her? Boom. Boom.
That devil take you, Silver.
Und das war's auch mit ihm. Gut gemacht, Leute. Ihr habt mir uns das Leben gerettet.
Antoinette.
Vater und Tochter wieder vereint.
Captain, you're just in time.
Yes. But I was injured defending the fort.
Don't move, Silver.
Doctor, be careful. I really don't believe you should have a weapon in your hands. You were a bit friendlier towards me earlier. I must admit that you are more devious than I thought. My hat's off to you.
Quiet.
Der redet zu
We've
viel
been
manchmal.
watching you and waiting for the opportune moment to attack.
I feared the worst.
Er muss sich dauernd
Stand
erklären.
aside, Jim. The treasure hole. It really is empty.
But how can that be? It was obviously buried here.
Go away, you filthy invaders, you scoundrel!
Oh, now we shall pay for all our sins. Flint, curb your wrath. Forgive us.
Natürlich ist es Flint,
Wait
wer
a
denn
moment.
sonst?
That isn't Flint's voice. No, I know that voice. That is Ben Gunn.
Who's that?
A pirate that Flint and Silver marooned.
Are you really sure?
No treasure for you! The island belongs to me! Go away!
Show yourself, Ben, you cowardly scoundrel.
He's gone.
He must have dug up the treasure and carried it off, the old lunatic. Flint should have been more thorough.
Where could he have hidden it, Silver?
How should I know? It's a big island. And I'm not likely to help you find gentlemen in your search.
You would better do it, Silver. You are not in a position to demand terms.
Gentlemen, it is obvious that Ben Gunn knows more. Find him. You may also find the treasure. But I shall be glad to help you in your negotiations. In return for concessions on your part, of course.
Well, do you have any idea how we can get a hold of him?
Tja, das passiert in der Geschichte eigentlich ganz anders. Aber ja.
Do you remember what Ben said?
He said a lot of crazy things.
Yes, but he also said something about an Inca treasure. And a cave.
That's right. And a cave would be the perfect hiding place for his treasure.
We should start around here. If we don't find anything there...
We can look farther inland.
Father! Ben Gunn said something about a cave.
Antoinette, not now. Can't you see that we're busy?
Quite
Oh,
right,
man.
young lady. You have to wait when the adults are talking.
Don't try to distract the discussion, Silver.
Forget it. Come on, Jim, let's go.
Alone? Don't forget, Gunn is mad, and the island is not exactly small.
Are you afraid? Then stay here with these squabbling fishwives.
Ja, das
I'm
würde ich auch
going in
sagen.
any case. Otherwise, we shall still be here next week.
No, wait, I'll come with you.
So, jetzt erstmal die ganze Sequenz durch.
Have to search the entire island for it,
Ich speichere
which
nochmal ab.
will not be easy.
Ja, auf jeden Fall sollten wir hier
I'm
calm bleiben.
afraid we shall have to
Aber
search
das
the
heißt ja nicht, dass wir die
entire
ganze
island
Zeit bei
for it,
eurer Diskussion
which
dabei sein
will
müssen.
not be easy.
Absolutely
Das wiederholt
not.
sich eh die ganze Zeit.
Oh, what a thicket.
Wir müssen...
But we're probably going to have to make our way through there.
Where do we begin?
Wir
Somehow
müssen
it
ins
looks the
Labyrinth.
same in every direction.
Und
If only I had a plan.
falls ihr euch erinnert, wir haben einen Plan in unserem Journal. Gehen wir ein paar Seiten zurück. Genau diesen Plan meine ich, den wir uns letztens aus Ben Gunns Camp abgeschrieben haben oder abgemalt haben mit allen Details. Wir stehen jetzt hier genau hier an dem Punkt und müssen jetzt den ersten links, den zweiten links und den dritten rechts. Also gehen wir mal los. Da kommt zwischendurch auch mal diese Wege ohne Abzweig. Ja, das erinnert mich auch durchaus an Monkey Island, aber Monkey Island ist natürlich älter als dieses Spiel hier. Guybrush. Und jetzt rechts lang und dann sollten wir gleich da sein. Juhu, geschafft.
There, Antoinette. That looks like an entrance.
Yes, Jim, that must be it. We found it.
Das ist Ben Gunns
Then let's
Höhle.
get the others. I have a feeling we shouldn't go in there alone.
Doch, eigentlich schon. Also, wir könnten den ganzen Schatz abgrasen. Boah. Und plötzlich sind sie alle wieder Freund. Oder nicht?
Excellent, children. Simply excellent.
It is larger than I ever dreamed. It is simply unbelievable.
Careful. Oh, Ben Gunn will still be somewhere.
I haven't seen him anywhere, but this sight, breathtaking.
Arr, arr. Old Flint's legacy, and it is exactly as I remember it. Let's divide it up.
That should no longer interest you, Silver. You've gambled away your share. It's up to me to take it all safely back to England and divide it fairly.
Sicher.
You, Silver, will be lucky if you don't wind up on the gallows.
Behold, the squire is once again the head of the expedition. He makes the decisions, right?
Be quiet, Silver. Don't forget that you're my prisoner.
I assume that we shall divide the treasure together and fairly, my dear squire.
It's all so incredibly impressive. May I choose something, Father?
Of course,
Ja,
Antoinette.
nimm dir eine der...
In any event, the
Der
jewels are
Musketen.
ours. We can do without the silverware. We have enough of that.
One moment, Trelawney. Why should the jewels, certainly the most valuable part of the treasure, be yours alone?
My dear doctor, you can hardly doubt it.
Goldene
My
Schwerter.
rank has the best use for jewels of every type.
Oh Gott.
Why should your rank play a role? I invested all of my possessions in this expedition. The valuables are my reward.
Oh,
Curb
oh.
yourself, Doctor. We've all risked life and limb to find this treasure.
Da streiten wir uns
Silver,
jetzt.
You and your filthy accomplices can begin to ready the treasure for removal. Jim, please make sure that everything proceeds properly.
Stop. This is all just a big adventure for you. You were able to simply conjure up your share of the investment from your family's wealth. I had to sell everything to be able to contribute my share. But now, I want a just reward.
Doctor, some things are beginning to become clear to me. I wouldn't have thought you were willing to take such risks, but you are correct. Right is right, Dr. Livesey. We are among buccaneers here, aren't we?
Sag her.
Quiet, Silver. You stay out of this.
Oh Mann. Ja, jetzt entwickelt sich die Story komplett anders als in der Romanvorlage. komplett anders. Ja, ich will mal noch nicht darauf eingehen, aber es wird noch ein bisschen absurder. Ja, anscheinend schafft es Silver jetzt, uns hier Zwietracht zu säen und uns gegeneinander aufzuhetzen. Wobei man wahrscheinlich sagen könnte, dass Squire und Dr. Livesey sich sowieso irgendwie hätten in die Haare gekriegt. Vor allem, weil jetzt Dr. Livesey hier wohl sehr, sehr neidisch wird und ja, schauen wir mal, was passiert. Ich will definitiv nicht entscheiden, was hier passiert. Könnt mich mal.
Maybe we should first get the treasure on board the ship. That's going to be a lot of hard work.
Ja.
It is not your decision, boy.
Ja, halt doch deinen Maul.
Doctor, I don't think you should lower your sights either. Life has dealt with you harshly, hasn't it? You have always had to take the lesser share, but certainly not on a day like today.
Yes, you are right. I have had to break my back to get what I have. But now, be quiet, Silver.
Du glaubst, das hält?
Then let
Das
there be
hilft?
equal shares for each of us.
And your sweet little daughter will get just as much as I do, right? I have had enough. Half for me.
Half for me.
The rest for the others.
The rest for the others. Enough talk. It's all mine.
Then I'll take it all for myself. After all, I found the map.
Don't be ridiculous. Let the adults settle this, boy.
Die werden mal wieder nicht
You're
ernst
quite
genommen.
right to defend yourself, Doctor. If our little beauty here is to get just as much as you, you really needn't make such a sacrifice.
Enough, Silver. Let us settle this.
Quite right. Be quiet, Silver.
Oh. Ben Gunn. Mit zwei
No one
Waffen.
goes near my treasure. No one.
Ben, what a nice surprise. How nice to see you healthy and alert. I'm sure we can come to an agreement, can't we? You know, I only want one thing from this massive hoard. You can spare that, can't you?
Silver, I hate you. I hate Flint and all of you. You will get nothing, nothing at all. Do you hear? You will end like our shipmates, Silver. Did you visit them, Silver? Did you see them? The old man got them one by one because they knew where he had buried it. Ben knew too, but he didn't get him. No, no, no. And then fish, year after year, and fruit. I hate fish. No cheese anywhere. But now that is at an end. Accounts will be settled today.
Ja. Doktor hat ihn erschossen.
Doctor,
What? What does that mean?
You should be grateful, Squire. I have saved us all.
He was mad, but maybe we could have talked to him and he wouldn't have hurt us.
No, miss. You were always too naive to recognize a real threat. I am tired of everyone always getting in my way. Can we discuss the treasure now?
Ich glaube,
Very well.
er ist der Threat.
Livesey, then we shall do as you wish. Half for you. Agreed?
You give it up? A squire who can be extorted? Even an old rogue like me has never seen the like. If I appear before the court, I hope someone like you is presiding. Well argued, Doctor. Well argued.
Will you finally be quiet, Silver?
Oh, I recognize the defeat when I see one, and the worthy doctor has triumphed. That much is clear. I merely wonder how you can trust him.
Jetzt dreht er den Spieß wieder um und er hat uns alle, beziehungsweise er hat vor allem den Doktor und den Squire komplett in der Hand. Nun kann ich überhaupt nichts machen, leider. Ich muss mir das hier angucken. Ist völlig egal, aber ich meine, ich könnte jetzt sagen, dass er natürlich recht hat, weil man kann dem Doktor jetzt nicht mehr vertrauen, so komplett wie der hier durchdreht.
Silver is completely right, Doctor. How can we trust you?
Jim, adults will settle this.
Er wird wieder nicht ernst
I
genommen.
have had enough of rich men expecting everyone to dance to their tune. I mean you, Trelawney. You and your spoilt brat. You don't know what it means to work for something. You simply inherited it all on a silver platter. I had to start with nothing.
Doctor, really?
Enough is enough. drop your weapons. All of you. Trelawney, Smollett, now.
You cannot be serious.
I am. Jim, bring me the weapons. You said it, Squire. Half belongs to me.
I'm a man of my word, but you're going too far.
Who would have thought that it was so easy? But the day is young. Who knows what tricks the two of them will try when it comes to removing the treasure.
Mal gucken, kann ich Long John Silver erschießen?
I think Silver shoots faster than I do.
Nee. Wen kann ich erschießen? Kann ich Antoinette erschießen? Nein. Ich meine wahrscheinlich auch Squire Trelawney
I should
nicht.
keep the pistol.
Ja, und ich kann auch den guten Doktor nicht erschießen, ne? Nee.
I won't just hand him the pistol. Maybe
Nee.
I can distract him somehow.
Ja, aber da müssen wir erstmal nochmal speichern. So, was machen wir jetzt? Naja. Das Einzige, was wir abknallen können, ist dieser Stalaktit. Was will wohl passieren?
Good idea. If I hit it, that should distract him long enough. I'm sure he won't shoot at me right away.
Er sollte gar nicht auf ihn schießen. Aber er macht es trotzdem.
Jim!
Oh.
Pity. The lad had courage.
Never say. That is enough. You are under arrest.
Smollett.
What? Why have I...
So langsam
You've killed the boy, Doctor.
wird's
The boy
mir
you
auch zu
raised?
bunt.
He was only supposed to bring me the weapons.
Oh my god, Jim!
Oh ja.
It's all very tragic.
Er hat's natürlich
But
geschafft.
let us return to business. I want only one piece. Something that means more to me than everything else. And nothing else. This little pearl here interests me not a whit. And as far as I'm concerned, you can divide the treasure as you like. But if I can only have what I want in an exchange, then so be it. If you will be so kind as not to take such a shaky aim at us, Doctor.
Antoinette. Silver, let her go.
What do you want, Silver?
The eye of the Inca goddess. It
Da, Herr
is the
der
finest
Inka-Schatz.
jewel I have ever seen. By all the devils of the sea, I sacrificed my leg in the attempt to keep it. And I have waited all these years for the opportunity to get it back.
The amulet. It saved me. The amulet stopped the bullet. It saved my
Ja.
life.
Dafür war also das Amulett die ganze Zeit da. Also tatsächlich ein Glücksbringer. Na gut, dann erstehen wir mal von den Toten auf. Und nehmen die Inca Treasure an uns. Aber hier können wir tatsächlich erst nochmal speichern. Und jetzt nehmen wir sie mit. Das Auge der Göttin. Tja, und jetzt?
Everywhere you look, nothing but gold and jewels. We'll be richer than kings.
Wir werden jetzt einfach warten, bis ihnen die Arme einschlafen und sie einfach hinfallen, weil es passiert ja nichts. Ich hab ja nicht wirklich Druck. Ein bisschen die Amphoren und Golddublonen und Goldbarren und alles mögliche angucken. Ich kann mich aber auch nicht bewegen hier, oder? Nee. Gucken, was sagt er zu Long John Silver?
I don't think I'll ever understand what he's thinking. If the situation gets any more tense, I must prevent anything from happening to her, no matter what. Otherwise, I could never forgive myself. The Squire, unfortunately, his garrulity puts us in this situation.
Ja, er ist halt wirklich einfach nur ein Holzkopf.
He seems completely beside himself. I don't recognize him like this.
Ja, ich auch nicht. Aber wir müssen jetzt einfach mal die Story weitermachen. Wir können nichts anderes tun, als Long John Silver seinen Schatz zu geben.
Do you mean this, Silver?
He is risen from the dead.
Der ist ja auch noch da.
Has
Stimmt ja.
forgiven us.
Jim, you impress me again and again, I must admit it.
Silver, you want the eye. We want the treasure. There is enough for everyone. But we need every hand to sail the Hispaniola. Everyone take what he can carry and we shall return to the ship. How does that sound?
I could accept that.
Yes, that's how we shall do it.
Oh, and, of course, it isn't the easy living with a noose around your neck. I can count on not being handed over to the authorities, can't I? You, Mr. Trelawney, will have to make that promise to me.
I promise you, yes. But keep your hands off my daughter.
Mr. Hawkins, we have a deal.
I'm so glad you're alive.
No. Trelawney will take everything he wants for himself. I will be empty-handed as always. And once again, given up to the mercy of others.
Hat noch nicht
I
genug.
shall decide who receives what. And I want the eye of the Inca goddess. It belongs to me, no one else.
Tja, was tun?
I'll kill you!
No!
Silence! I kill you! Ja, das war's mit dem... Warum... Jetzt sind sie beide tot.
And the greedy maw of the sea opened and drew in all that could not hold with its own strength. Still today, you can hear their mothers weep. Ahoy, my shipmates! Ahoy!
Jim, can we go home now?
I think
Ich glaube,
so.
das ist eine gute Idee, ja.
But what do we do with the treasure?
Naturally, we shall take it with us. It should be easier for us to divide now.
With all due respect, Mr. Trelawney,
Dem ist
we
das echt
should not forget
scheißegal.
all those who gave their lives for it.
Indeed. I'll take the sparkling eye as a memento. Jim, I insist.
It is yours. Careful. It could be cursed.
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Hawkins. Long John Silver is not superstitious. Jim, are you really sure you want to return to England? Join me, and together we will fathom the last mysteries the Caribbean has to offer.
I think I've had enough of mysteries for now, Silver.
You have no idea what you're missing. Nevertheless, it was honor to make your acquaintance, Mr. Hawkins.
Oh Mann, die Lache. Die letzte Szene beginnt.
That was miserable work, but it was worth it.
Du bist
Now
so
you
ein
need only bring
Lachnummer.
us safely to the next harbor, Captain Smollett.
Well, the Hispaniola will scarcely do it by herself. I must ask you to help George, Mary, and the others with the work on deck. We need every hand.
What? I'm not going to do the work of a common sailor. No, you go forward. I shall handle the helm instead.
Don't be ridiculous, Mr. Trelawney. Other than Silver, I am the only one on board with nautical experience, and my injuries do not permit me to exert myself physically. You will have to work just as much as everyone else. Accustom yourself to it.
Captain
Nee,
Smollett,
kann er
I
nicht.
protest. In any case, I'm paying for this expedition, and there was never any mention that I or my daughter would be forced to work.
Oh, doch müssten sie es. Titanic, anyone? Keine Ahnung.
This is a fine view. If only the yelling of those two stubborn mules back there didn't spoil it.
Yes, you're right. I wish we would never reach the horizon. Even if it is home, I don't know what awaits me there.
You can do whatever you want with your share, Jim. Learn a proper trade, go wherever you like. There must be one or two more adventures to have, don't you think? And if you
Ja.
like, you can count on me anytime.
Und, oh. Seine Klamotten sind wieder ganz. Er ist nicht mehr dreckig. Hat wohl eine Waschmaschine an Bord. Ja, schöne Aussicht.
15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho! And a bottle of rum.
Tja.
With one man of a crew alive. What put to sea with 75?
Brock! The eye! The eye!
Ahoy, Captain Flint! It still sparkles the way I remembered. And look here, latitude and longitude. It's all here. I wasn't mistaken. What about you, Flint? Ready to accompany me on my last adventure?
Piaster! Piaster! Brock!
Ich bin mir nicht ganz sicher, was dieser Epilog gerade eben noch zu bedeuten hat, denn den gibt es definitiv nicht im Roman. Aber um das Ganze mal aufzulösen, ja, Spoiler Alert, aber ich glaube, ich habe sowieso schon einiges aus dem Buch erzählt. Aber jetzt werde ich das Ende vom Buch doch nochmal vergleichen mit dem Ende vom Spiel. Und zwar, im Buch passieren diese ganzen aufregenden Dinge am Ende eigentlich gar nicht. Es ist im Prinzip so, dass die Karte wertlos wird, in dem Moment, in dem die Freunde von Ben Gunn erfahren, dass er den ganzen Schatz schon längst gefunden hat, gehoben hat und in seine Höhle gebracht hat. Und als Ben Gunn ihnen das erzählt und er auf ihre Seite kommt, vor allem, ja, er wird nie zum Feind, geben sie den Piraten natürlich die Karte, weil sie brauchen sie ja nicht mehr und die Piraten denken, die Karte ist noch was wert. Dann kommt es zu der ähnlichen Szene, dass sie an diese leere Grube kommen und dann kommt auch der Hinterhalt, wo fast alle Piraten erschossen werden, bis auf Long John Silver und 2 oder 3 andere. Aber die machen sich aus dem Staub und werden auch nicht mehr so schnell gesehen. Und Long John Silver ist dann dazu gezwungen, den Schatz sozusagen mit den anderen zusammen aus Ben Gunns Höhle auf das Schiff zu verfrachten. Und dann nehmen sie ihn auch mit. Es gibt, glaube ich, keinen großartigen Encounter mehr mit den anderen Piraten, die noch auf der Insel rumrennen. Die werden auf der Insel zurückgelassen. Und dann fahren sie an irgendeinen Hafen in der Karibik. Und dort macht sich dann Long John Silver aus dem Staub und wird nie wieder gesehen. Und Ben Gunn und Dr. Livesey leben und niemand kriegt sich in die Haare und sonst irgendwie. Also das finde ich schon ganz schön, ich weiß nicht. Ich weiß nicht, was man damit bezweckt hat. Ja, so wieso hat man die Charakter so umgeschrieben? Wollte man unbedingt, dass Long John Silver noch mehr Zwietracht sät sozusagen in die Freunde, in die Freundescrew oder so? Ich kann es mir wirklich nicht ganz erklären. Und jetzt am Ende dieser Epilog, also den gibt es im Buch überhaupt nicht, aber da habe ich so das Gefühl, da wird irgendwie so, da soll man so denken, okay, auf diesem auf diesem Schatzstück, also diesem Schatz, dem Auge der Inka-Göttin, sollen irgendwelche Koordinaten stehen, wo wahrscheinlich noch irgendein Schatz vergraben ist oder sowas. Zumindest ist das, was ich da raushöre. Und deswegen fragt er auch seinen Papagei, ob er ihn begleiten will auf seinem letzten großen Abenteuer, das danach wahrscheinlich kommen soll. Das wird so quasi indirekt angekündigt. Aber es gab nie eine Fortsetzung von diesem Spiel. Das gibt auch keine Fortsetzung dieses Romans oder sowas. Das ist ein Roman, eine Geschichte und damit war's das. Es hat mir trotzdem Spaß gemacht, auch bei den ganzen Freiheiten und dem etwas unrühmlichen Ende der Geschichte. Was aber echt hart war, das Ding technisch zu spielen und jetzt auch immer wieder hin und her zu switchen zwischen den Renderern. Das war echt nervig. Das war jetzt deutlich öfter als eigentlich gedacht, aber ja, so be it. Dafür habe ich es jetzt geschafft und jetzt habe ich ein schönes Ergebnis. Ja, wir sehen uns im nächsten Let's Play. Es kann sein, dass es Peri-Rodan wird. Ich muss noch gucken, ob ich davon einfach dann das nächste Spiel spiele, weil ich das ja zuletzt gespielt habe. Oder ob es irgendwas anderes wird oder irgendeine Filler-Episode oder sowas. Ja. Mache ja manchmal noch andere Dinge. Oder ob es direkt das nächste größere Projekt wird, ja. Wie dem auch sei, danke fürs Zuschauen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.